Once again, it's on, people. And this is another episode of Your Secret Garden. I know it's been a while, but I'm back. And I got a letter here from an Adam. And basically, it's kind of long, but I'm going to try to sum it up best way I can. So basically, we have an Adam. He met a girl. She actually had a boyfriend at the time. They were kind of, together, and he felt the guy was kind of weird, but he didn't have intentions on being, with this girl. However, over the summer, they were hanging out and talking and things. They ran into each other and stuff at school or whatever. And right before his birthday, he was at a party and they kind of ran into each other again. And he found out that she wasn't with her boyfriend at the time. So I guess one thing led to another and they wound up having sex. This sexual relationship went on for a month. Then he says right before Thanksgiving, she kind of got back with her boyfriend. And he said they were together, and then shortly after that, he ran into her again, where she kind of ran into him again at his job. So he got off work, they went to a small restaurant somewhere, and then they wind up having sex again. So with everything that has happened personally with him and with his parents and his first real relationship, the whole cheating thing is kind of tugging at his emotions, and he's kind of in conflict with it. He said the girl that he was talking to, that he was having a relationship, the relations with, she's basically telling him that the relationship that she's in with her boyfriend is kind of over, but neither one of them have pulled the trigger on it. So he's kind of conflicted in believing that it's kind of not altogether true. He's even thinking about wanting to tell the boyfriend about what has happened, but he's quite sure that if he does that, he's gonna lose the girl altogether. She's not gonna have anything else to do with him. He says that he's not really in love with her. He doesn't have feelings for her, but he feels as though if he hangs out with her long enough, he feels that feelings could develop. So he kind of wants to know if there is any way possible for him to, I guess, without risking his relationship that he has with her and with her as a friend and as a sex partner, he's kind of trying to wonder if there's a way that he can get all of this resolved and just be able where everybody can live happily ever after and there's no hurt feelings. That's pretty much what he's saying. So let me tell it to you like this, Adam. No, you're not gonna have this type of relationship and got these many people involved and this is all gonna end happily for everybody and it's all gonna be roses. No way. So what I would say to you is, and this is because you wrote me and you're asking me for my advice, I'm gonna give you what I think is the best advice for you. I think that you need to decide if you want to be in a relationship with this girl or not. Because if you do, then you're kind of gonna have to talk to her to see where she's at and what she's willing to do in order to pursue this relationship with you. Because you obviously are telling me that you don't want to continue going on the way that things are going now, where she's, maybe sometime on with this guy, sometimes off, and then when she sees you, she's on with you, and then it's you're waiting to see when you're gonna see each other again, and then you guys get together for a while. So it's kind of a little back and forth, for a little ping pong with ding dongs that she's doing, something like that. It's a lot of back and forth going on. That's what I'm saying. So I would say for you, you need to say, well, hey, this is what I want out of this relationship, whether it's just a sex thing, you're young, you're in college, I imagine. So it's if this is just a sex thing, then have your sex, be responsible, and do you. Her too, I guess you would, because you would be doing her and she would be doing you. Do each other. If that's where she's at too, then it's gonna work. I would say that from her perspective, I don't think that she really wants a relationship with you, because if she did, she would break it off with him. Unless she's expecting you to just, get down on bended knee, which you shouldn't be doing, because like I said, you're in college, man. So enjoy your life and let that relationship be what it is that you want from it. Get out of it what you want from it. Be honest and upfront. The boyfriend thing, telling him what's going on, that is not your department, sir. Don't get involved in that. You don't want to, that dude has nothing to do with you. That dude is dealing with her, and what they are doing and what she's telling him and what he's telling her, you don't know the whole truth in that. So stay clear of that, man. You don't want to be anywhere around what her and him are doing. So stay in your lane, and you dealing with her is just that. You need to deal with her. If it was me in your shoes, I would kind of walk away from her because there's plenty of fish in the sea, and I would rather deal with a woman that will deal with me on my terms and what it is that we're wanting, where we're able to be with each other the way we want to be with each other, whether that's boyfriend and girlfriend, whether that's just freak of the week, whatever the case may be. When I get horny, you get horny, and we get together until we not horny no more. If that's what I want to do, then that's what I'm going to do. So you can eliminate that whole guy thing, because even from a man's perspective, you don't want to get involved with that, because dudes will go to war over women. And when it comes to their women, when it comes to that wonderful V-shaped area of a woman, men will do some unimaginable things over that. So I would kind of steer clear of it, because it's unnecessary drama that you don't need, and there's too many other women out there for you to be trying to get caught up with that. So it's like, put your foot down, say, hey, this is where I'm at, this is what I want. Give her the old, hey, you can get with this or you can get with that, and you can be prepared to move on, because you don't want to keep going in between this whole thing. That she's basically sitting back and she's trying to have her cake and eat it too, because I'm sure that guy is probably getting, is probably doing things for her and doing things with her, and she's spending time with him and his resources, or whatever the case may be. She's with him for a reason, whether it's resources, whether it's the ego stroking he's doing, or whether it's the stroking she's doing. She might just be freaky like that, where she needed, as much as she can get it. Whatever the case may be, you need to make sure that you are steering clear of all of the drama that can come from that, and just move on, live your life, man. You young, there are plenty of fish in the sea, plenty. Go out there and find you somebody that can be with you and give you the things that you need and the things that you want in a relationship, and let all that nonsense be nonsense. Don't waste your time, man. That would be my advice, because at the end of the day, you trying to save and protect everybody in this whole thing, it's not gonna work out, bro. And at the end of the day, you gonna either be wound up, left off to the side, holding the bag, or you gonna be rolling around on the floor, scraping with somebody over a girl that's not even really your girl. So that's my advice. I hope it helps you. If you have some more questions, hit me back up through the Relationship Rehab. And as always, this is your secret garden. I'm out. Oh yeah, this is what I need right here. I gotta send this message out to all my little relationship rehabbers out there in the world. You gotta like this video. You gotta share this video. But last and certainly not least, you gotta subscribe to this video and to this channel. And when you do, you gotta ask yourself one question. What are you gonna do when the relationship rehab runs wild on you? Yeah.